Beanie Babies friends, what's up? We're back. Take a look at some places where you might be able to sell some of your Beanie Babies. This is the 2023 edition. You might have a pile of Beanie Babies that look like something like what you see on this particular screen here. I'm going to walk you through some places where if I had a pile of these Beanie Babies and I didn't know anything about them, I would certainly go to try to sell them. There's a lot of information out there about Beanie Babies that they're worth hundreds of dollars and so on and so forth, and there's all these rare runs, and if you study the tags and so on and so forth, you could have one worth tens of thousands of dollars. That is all absolutely fake news. 99.99% of Beanie Babies are kind of in the value of, in my opinion, about 50 cents to maybe really on the high end $5. And again, that's 99.999999% of Beanie Babies are worth 50 cents to $5. I'll tell you toward the end how you can quickly actually identify if your Beanie Baby's worth a lot of money. But let me take you through, if I had a pile of these Beanie Babies, I would take them over to something. This is Facebook Marketplace. I'll take you through a bunch of selling sites. I would take it over here. Look, pile of Beanie Babies for $25. This is probably not all $2, it's probably $2 each. This pile might be $10. So you can see that people are kind of pricing these accordingly. You probably have some that are out of whack, like $60 for this one, probably not going to get that. $30,000 for this, absolutely not going to sell. But something priced in the $5 range, $1, chances are that is actually going to sell. And you could either do Facebook Marketplace. I've got OfferUp over here. Again, if you put your Beanie Baby for sale for $2,500, expect crickets in your inbox. But if you're a little more affordable, maybe here's $7.99. There's actually you might want to come over here on OfferUp and offer some Beanie Babies at a more affordable price and see if you can, strike a deal. These sites typically don't have as many seller fees as eBay, which I'll show a little later on. Here's another site, Mercari. I've sold not Beanie Babies, but some other stuff on here. Again, if you have these things priced kind of accordingly, $9, $7, $10, might be able to have some nibbles on there. Here is Etsy. People probably sold some things, craft goods on here. Again, some Beanie Babies, probably overpriced, but you might be able to come in here at a more affordable price, $4.95. Might be a more affordable price and get some nibbles on your Beanie Babies. Even over here on Poshmark, which is known mostly for like women's clothing and men's clothing and kind of picking up kind of your new fit. Well, you could actually come over here and probably list your Beanie Babies, $7, $25, probably a little rich there, but $10. You might be able to get some nibbles over here, maybe lot some together. You might have a mom or somebody out there who wants to package some up and get some for their children. I do have a public group with almost 38,000 members now where people here, somebody posted their Beanie Babies. People come over here and post them. You can ask questions. You can certainly do that. The link to this is in the video description. If you have a pile of Beanie Babies such as this one, you can come over here. It is actually very easy to determine the very rare Beanie Babies. They virtually almost all the time have first generation tush tags. And as you can see, they would be very easy to spot in a pile because they're the only ones that have like kind of actually this cheap black and white writing on them. So if you have a pile of Beanie Babies, put them all on the ground, look at their little tush tags, check out their tushes, ladies and gentlemen, and see if you can find a first generation tush tags. These are very rare, guys. Again, so you could have literally 500 Beanie Babies and you probably have none with this tag. These are very rare. And even these second generation ones, which, yeah, they're gonna have some value if you have a Beanie Baby with this, but these are very, very, very rare. More than likely, you're gonna have some more in this fourth, fifth, sixth generation and on into the 10th, 11th generation, and even on further. I need to update my website further. But guys, the only ones, the older ones, the ones that actually do have significant value will have this tag on them. I'll put this link in the video description as well. Now, eBay has a ton of Beanie Babies on here, and it's kind of known as one of the top marketplaces for Beanie Babies. There are a lot of selling fees associated with eBay. There's some hoops to jump through with eBay. Maybe if you have a massive lot like this, it would have to be more. It says only 10. Maybe if you had like 100, you could come over here and try to sell it on eBay, maybe get $1 each, maybe $1.50 each. You could try, but I would probably, in my opinion, start on these local marketplace sites. See if you could sell to somebody local. avoid going to the post office, avoid some selling fees. Maybe they'll pay you in cash. Come over here to OfferUp. You could do the same thing. Mercari's more of a shipping website, I believe. You know, there might be some local options, but Mercari, in my opinion, is more that you would have to ship these, so you might have to price them a little higher. Etsy, probably the same thing. Poshmark too. That's why these are a little more expensive. Where you can come over here and OfferUp, and a lot of times probably find some deals on some Beanie Babies if you are a particular buyer. Of course, it's always free to come over here and list on my particular Facebook group. Feel free to do that. And until next time, guys, we will see you later. Have fun. Check out some tush tags, and see you later.